Well, this is where it all began, right here. This is the spot that I filmed the video where I realized just how overweight I was. Like, I had like boob sweat underneath me, and like, my face just looked huge in that video. And it was where I was comparing the ECM M1 versus the B1M. And I was pretty much, somewhere around here. I can't remember exactly, but I mean, I look so much different. I can see myself on my monitor right now. And I mean, in my face, I can see where everybody is like, wow, you know, I feel great. There's not really much I can say other than like, this has been an incredible journey for me and a lot of dedication and hard work. It wasn't like super hard, like for me at least. It was just staying dedicated. And I think that you can do the exact same thing that I did, where I looked at that video and was like, I can change myself. And I could give you some steps on how to stay consistent. Just because what I did worked for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you, but I feel like a lot of people at NAB, a lot of people in the comments have been like, yo, what did you do? You're looking so good. You're really inspiring me that I can do this. And I mean, it's really encouraging to hear that I can encourage you or encourage other people to do the same thing. The funny part was, like, my doctors were like, oh, you need to lose some weight. And I looked at myself and I'm like, I'm not that overweight. Looking back at that video, holy cow, I was overweight. I mean, even when I started the process, I was like, I could lose some weight. I'm not super big, but I need to lose some weight. And I don't like the way I look on camera. I didn't like the way I looked there. And I wasn't as mobile. I wasn't able to keep up with my son. Just a lot of things. All my blood work numbers were completely red. And to be completely honest with you, it wasn't my health. I just wanted to look good, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't really necessarily care too much about that I had red numbers on my blood which I should have. Every single number on my blood work was red. And when after like 2 weeks after starting this process, I had my blood work done again. No, it was like 1 month. After 1 month of losing weight, my numbers went from all red to just 1 red. And then fast forward, 4 months after that, all my numbers were green, and they were like green by like the numbers in the middle of where it's supposed to, like not too high, not too low. It was like perfectly in the middle, which just was mind blowing to me because, 6 months to a year before that, all my numbers were all red and like way over where you're supposed to be, kind of in the center. So more information you need to know, but I can tell you that you can do this. And in this video, I want to break down kind of like what I did, but this is where it all began right here. This is I looked at this video and said, I have to change today and I need to start now because I was just super overweight. So the first thing that I definitely did was I got into the gym and I said, you know what, if I'm going to do something about this, I'm going to go full force and just at least work out every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. Take a break on the weekends. My work schedule actually changed, so where I work till 3 o'clock instead of working till 4. So I just said, hey, you know what? I'm going to go in and take that extra hour. I'm going to go into the gym and work out for like an hour. Will end up turning into like working out for like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, because I would do like an hour of cardio on the elliptical and then lift weights for the other part of it. But that didn't happen for a while. I mean, for a while I was doing like an hour to an hour and 20 minutes of just straight cardio, pumping it. And that's how I lost majority of my weight. I didn't even add the weightlifting in until like I was already like down negative like 75, 80 pounds. The last, 20 pounds that I was falling off, I started adding in a little bit of weights, but still even today, I still do more cardio than I do lifting. And I should probably do more lifting because now I'm more, it's crazy to me. I'm not trying to brag, but like I actually have some tone in my arms. Like my wife's like, you can walk around the house with your shirt off. And it's like, okay, that's cool. That's cool to hear it. It's cool to hear. That's the main part of it, was like getting that cardio going, get my body rolling, and then you can't get around diet. Like, I feel like I could have lost all this weight by just changing how I ate. And that was the main problem, clearly. But what sped the process up was me working out at the same time. I lost 20 pounds in my first 2 weeks. Now, if I just changed diet, I don't think I would have, it would totally not have fallen off that fast. But because I combined those two things together, I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks. It just shredded off. What I do, changed my diet, went to the gym every single day. I cut out soda completely. I now drink 0-calorie soda. I didn't start allowing myself to do that until, I don't know, 4 months maybe. I went straight no soda, and then I kind of got addicted again. But this process has just been incredible, and I feel great. I went to NAB this year, and I'm walking around the showroom floor, and I started talking to some people that I talked to last year, and they didn't even they were like, hey, how you doing? And they just started talking to me, like, being nice, and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, Paul! And I'm like, you didn't know it was me the entire time, did you? So it's mind-boggling. I definitely do see it in my face. I think I love the way my face looks now. I don't know, you just feel good. And if you're in this situation where you want to change and you want to do something, just do it, man. I can't tell you enough. One of the creators that really reached out to me for mentoring, there's actually two. One is Peter Lindgren. I just saw him in his vlogs and saw how he was working out all the time. I said, you know what? If he could do that, I could do that. I mean, he looks a lot bigger and brawnier than me, but I probably could do that. But Patrick Rambles, man, I can't thank that guy enough. He's definitely been like messaging me and telling me some tips, kind of some dieting, nutritional stuff that, you know, I needed to take to the next level in order to really ramp up this process. And yeah, this has just been a crazy. So anyway, this is like, I'm gonna ramble on for way too long, and somebody's trying to get hold of me now. But this is where it all began. And if you want to know more about this journey, if you want to see more, I'm gonna do a follow-up message, and I'm really trying to script it out so where I can get it compact so that you can follow a guide. But I just wanted to give this life update, you know. Thank you all for watching and encouraging me in the comments. I've definitely been trying to lose weight, and I've been spending a lot of that time instead of creating content as well as doing content for other channels. But I'm really starting to crank back into this thing now. I got so many things that I went out and purchased that I want to review. There's some things that companies have sent me. There's which most of them I've actually reached out to them, and they've been so kind to let me send it to me to review, because there's, you know, a few things like my NAS. Like I needed a NAS so bad. I've been like trying to survive on hard drives, and so, you know, I got something coming on down the works. If you're, you know, creating content or you need to get stuff off your phone, and anyway, but I feel so much better. There's so much content coming, and I feel good. I like the way I look. I'm excited to continue on this journey, and I want to share with you guys some stuff that can help you if you want to do the same thing that I did. But there's so many people that have encouraged me along the way, and I thank you guys so much. I gotta thank my good buddy Kyle Watts. You know, he's just been a good friend that I can talk to and encourage and vent to, and he's really helped me with this YouTube journey significantly. And you know, he's now hooked me up with some new clothing, because I think we traded places a little bit, and I'm taking some of his. The funny part, this is the same exact shirt that he was wearing in the video where we filmed these microphones, and he was wearing this one, and now I'm wearing it. And I'm sorry, I hope I don't make you feel awkward, Kyle, but anyway, no, I appreciate, like, he's just always been a very giving person. Like, if he wasn't going to use it, He always asked me if I needed it. He's just so supportive of what I do here, and so supportive as a friend. I'm just super lucky to have him in my life. So thank you, Kyle. I mean, you're styling me up, you know. Thank you so much, bud. You know, and you know, people like, you know, Ken, it's hilarious. He went out with me to like a Christmas tree thing, and he was just encouraging me. Well, oh my gosh, look at your weight you got going off.
And who doesn't love slow motion Paul? Doesn't Paul look great? Paul looks like a new man. Paul's been on this new diet, and he looks amazing. Look at this. Looks like a new man.
And we walked around the NAB showroom floor first day, and he's like, I got $1 for every time somebody told me that you're a skinny, I'd be a rich man, Feinberg, you know. But he's always there for me when I need a text and ask questions about YouTube. And this, I don't know, this journey has just been huge. So I really think this year is the year that I'm gonna really grow, and you're gonna see some really cool content on here. I really think this is the year. I think this is the year. I got my weight under control, and now it's time to get content under control for you guys. So let me know down in the comments below what you'd like to see, whether it's gear, what kind of gear related videos you want to see. But really, if you want to see anything know anything specifically about this journey, I'm an open book. I'm willing to tell you whatever it is. I'm not embarrassed about anything. I'll tell you, you know, anything you need to know, anything you think might be too personal. Nothing's too personal. I don't care. I'm an open book, like I said. Just want to help you guys do what you do, and you know, make your future whatever you make it. Whatever you make it. So, like I said, like, subscribe, do all the fun YouTube things. Stay tuned for more stories, and you guys know that I will see you in the future. You're over there, buddy. You're looking a lot thinner. Wow. You look great on camera, dude. Kind of like, now you're just bragging. Stop.